Hey TC, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. So I asked Daryl a similar question. I'm sure you knew Jaden Davis growing up, playing high school
hmm
ball in Broward County. What are some memories you have of him from high school, and how has he grown as a player, since then and
hmm
since he got to UM?
Well, our memories go all the way back to South Florida Express days. Junior year, senior year. We played for South Florida Express, so we got a ton of memory, a ton of chemistry playing together. Because he played corner and nickel for South Florida Express just as well as I did. So we both got chemistry playing together. But he's grown tremendously, man. Just a great leader. Very instinctive and just plays very physical. And he's a good leader to the younger guys in the room as well.
Go to Susan Miller Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan.
Hey, Corey.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. Coach Guidry said you're doing very well
hmm
back at nickel. Uh,
hmm
what about that position suits you? And how has your game progressed this season? And I also have a follow.
hmm I mean, I'm very comfortable at nickel just as well as I am at corner. But I just feel like for me as nickel, I'm very instinctive. Like I'm closer to the ball, so I'm able to like make a lot of plays. I feel like, and my play has progressed this season just by being myself, playing comfortable, confident, and free. Really.
Okay, and then thank you. And then the backup is the next question is any advice that you can give younger players on road games? Now you've played a lot of games,
hmm
playing at another stadium.
Road games, just you got to go in knowing that you're not the favorite team in the stadium, but at the same time, you got to create your own energy on the sideline with players that's not in the game, not on the field. You got to create your own energy, and just go from there.
Go to Matt Shodell from Canesport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Takori. You've been around the block a little bit.
Yeah.
So this defense, look, it's still early in the year, but I mean, it's ranking in the top 20 in pretty much all the categories you want it to. What do you think the secret has been? Is it the scheme? Is it just maybe some of the players you guys have now this year? Just guys developing a combination of things? Can you put your finger on it a little bit?
Really, it's just everybody buying into Coach G and the defensive staff. All it is talk, run, hit. That's our motto that we go into every single day. That's how we practice. We talk, run, hit. And if we do have problems with scheme wise, talk, run, and hitting, and it'll make up for it.
Wait, can you what is the motto? I didn't understand you.
Talk, run, hit.
Talk, run, hit.
Run to the ball, and when you get run to the ball, you hit it.
Talk, run, hit. That's my motto too. Awesome, thanks.
We look forward to seeing you implement that, Matt. We'll go to Barry Jackson from the Miami Herald.
Hi, Takori.
How you doing?
Obviously, the team brought in 5 veteran cornerbacks in the portal. Obviously, Terry Roberts came and then went. But did you and Daryl ever during the process talk about, I wonder if we're going to get a chance? And because you obviously both got a chance and you won jobs. So was that something you worried about? And how satisfying is it? And what does it say about you and Daryl that despite the competition, you all are still playing a lot and won jobs?
I mean, we didn't really look at it as like we wouldn't be playing. Nobody. I don't think me or Daryl looked at it like that. But it was more of so like yeah, it's competition, but at the same time we have depth. Like we look at it in a positive way. Like yeah, we have depth. We got guys that can step in. Whether they're starters or behind us, it doesn't really matter who's in the game. That we got guys that can step in and get the job done. That's the most important thing at the end of the day, getting the job done so we can get a W.
And are you proud of yourself, you and Daryl, for emerging from the competition still with major roles?
Yeah, I'm proud, but at the end of the day, we still haven't really done anything. I feel like we got more work to be done. We got a ton of things we can get better at. So just trying to get better every single day is the most important thing right now.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, seeing one last hand up, we'll go to Adam for the final question.
Hey again, I like the motto. I'm good at the talking part, not so much at the running and hitting part. But that's not my question. So one thing, obviously, you guys have been playing very well on defense. But one thing that I've noticed maybe a couple times in the first couple games, seems like wheel routes have kind of sprung open a couple times. Not a lot, but a few times. Have you guys worked on defending those in practice?
Yeah, of course.
I guess how have you guys been? Have you guys put maybe more of a focus on that, having them pop open a few times, or is it kind of like just another thing you guys work on?
It's just one of those things we could get better at just as well as anything else. Everything else in the defense, there's nothing that we can't get better at. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of the things that's on the list. Yeah, we emphasize it because it happened in game and other teams can like look at it and try to like, steal those plays. But so we emphasize that a little bit more, but we emphasize everything that goes wrong on defense.
Gotcha.
We don't want no holes on defense.
Hey, Daryl. Kind of have a two-part question about Jaden Davis. The first part, I guess, is I'm sure you knew him when you guys were in high school, both playing in Broward County. What do you remember about him as a high school player?
Actually, me and Jaden Davis been playing since we were about 6 years old. That's when we first met, playing 7-on-7. So we go way back. He's a very technical, gifted athlete. So I already knew about him before he even came in to play for University of Miami.
And I guess the second part of that is that, he came in the summer, had to adjust quickly, learn the system, learn everything very quickly. How much did you see him? How did you see him kind of adjust to learning everything to the point where he could be a starter after only getting here, a couple months ago?
I already knew what type of caliber player he was. He already played 4 years. He was a veteran. Played a lot of football at Oklahoma, so I knew he would be ready by the time he got here.
Matt Shodell from Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Daryl. So I wanted to ask you a couple of things. First of all, if you could evaluate your own play this year, what you think you've done, well, what you're still working on, and then also just your thoughts on E.J. Warner, the Temple quarterback, and the challenge he'll pose for you guys. Thanks.
Personally, I think I've been playing very well. I've been very confident in my game, and that comes with watching film, knowing what to do, making sure Coach Gidry knows like what I can do and what can I do to be successful in this defense. And the Temple quarterback, I think he has a very strong arm. I think he has a lot of playmakers around him that can make plays. So we'll be ready when time comes.
Go back to Adam.
Hey again. So yeah, kind of similar to Matt's question, but you've had a good impact on the team so far this year. What are some of the biggest changes or adjustments or things you've learned or anything, over the last year, after your first year with UM?
Just playing fast. Like defense is probably way easier from last year. Everybody knows what to do now. We're playing fast, we're playing physical, and we're making sure everybody is on point.
Adam again.
I'll just keep going. You guys have your first road game coming up this year, or coming up this week. What are some of the things maybe you've told some of the younger guys about what it's like to go on the road?
Not too high, not too low. Going into another stadium, it might be a little different for the young guys, but to the older guys, it's just another game. Just do your job and make plays.